stand?
I got just a little bit of everything. You name it, we probably got it. We have rubber duckies. Some of them are. You even have a hippie ducky.
Are you having a good time?
Oh yeah, every year. It's a great time.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yes, I like it. We look forward to doing this all year long.
Welcome to the Wingnuts Flying Circus and the air show. We're going to have a fantastic show today. But one of the things that we always do at this show is have an aviation town hall meeting, bring in all the experts, all the folks from the organizations and the associations that we belong to, so they can kind of put their 2 cents in and just kind of bring some of the issues out. And I do want to say, this is, when it comes to working for aviation interests in Washington, D.C., it's the associations that really do that. They're the ones that carry a lot of that weight. This is a particularly interesting year because we got FAA reauthorization up. We're also working on the second version of the Pilot's Bill of Rights, which has a third-class medical issue in it, which we'll talk about a little bit later as we move through. But regardless, and we may roll Pilot's Bill of Rights into the FAA reauthorizations, and we're trying to get past all of those things that we're working on. Everything from hangar use policy to living history, rides program in warbirds to third-class medical. We're working through, obviously, what's going to happen with air traffic control. If we're going to move that out of the FAA, we're working through how we're going to pay for this. We're trying to strengthen the AIP program, the Airport Improvement Program. We've got TFR issues for air shows and obviously how that interacts or coincides with sporting events and the TFRs that go along with those. We've just got literally hundreds and hundreds of little things that we are working on.
Sam teed it up as a third-class medical. Nobody here wants to talk about that, does it? Okay. It is the #1 issue that I faced in aviation as I joined this organization a couple of years ago, working with Jack, and then the petition has been out there for a couple of years. And the study that we've done with flight sport aircraft without medicals are conclusive. You don't need it. And we've got a lot of friends in Congress, led by Sam and others, that understand this finally. And there's not very many aviators, unfortunately, in Congress or in the Senate that we're going to have. Senator Inhofe down the road understands it. We are building momentum. We counted on the FAA last year to deliver a change of rules. It didn't happen. It hung up in the bureaucracy. Even they, I think we believe, the FAA agrees it's time for this thing to get modified and get down the road with it. But it got hung up in the bureaucracy.
From the manufacturer's perspective, there's a lot of things going on. In the FAA reauthorization bill, there's an intense effort to try to make the FAA functional to be able to deliver not only new product into the marketplace, but also to have a way to retrofit with modern technology many of the airplanes we fly today. As you know, the cost of a product that we can provide to pilots is based in very large part on how much time it takes to get through the certification process. And time to market is everything, because if you hire a bunch of engineers to develop some type of piece of equipment, the longer it takes to certify it, the more the price goes up, and then we don't sell as many of them because the price is too high for the customer. So getting through that process quickly is really the holy grail for the manufacturers. So from our perspective, the part of the FAA that doesn't work well is not the air traffic control side, which you could argue is the safest in the world.
Through the decades, our air traffic control system in our industry has been part of the government, part of the FAA, which means it has been consistently subject to congressional oversight. We're at a point in our history where we are going to let go of this vine and grab on to another vine as we swing through the jungle. We know there's a lot of bad stuff below. We had congressional oversight. Now there's a question on the table on whether air traffic control is going to remain under the oversight of Congress or if it's going to be turned over to a board of directors. Something that is a little bit removed from government oversight. Something that is modeled on some of the 50 countries around the world that have taken their air traffic control systems and moved them beyond the government. That's the question that's at stake. General aviation in the United States is great. There is nothing like this in any other part of the world. We need to make sure that this great industry that has been our blessing to be given this opportunity to be part of it, we want to make sure people 5 years, 10 years, and 25 years from now can be at events like this in Tarkio and have a great day like we're going to have here.
Thank you.